Hi, I'm Bill Rowland. I'm a ragtime piano player and I accompany silent movies, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hey there, and thanks for joining us as we recognize Spider-Man's 52nd birthday by starting this week's Explore Tulsa with a superhero of our own.
Then a historic visit on Route 66.
Followed by 50 style dining.
Plus a little boot scoot and buggy.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. We're excited that you decided to join us once again for another Explore Tulsa. Stevie, what's with the superhero getup?
Well, Trish, in August of 1962, Marvel Comics introduced to us Spider-Man. And in August of 2014, one of the Video Revolution staff became a local superhero.
That's right. You may have seen the horrible house fire that happened on Sheridan between the Turnpike and 101st.
Just like out of the comics, Alan Martin, mild-mannered video rev technician by day, lead singer Foregoing Gravity by night, was on his way to work when he noticed billowing smoke from above with his supervision.
He doesn't have supervision, but his quick reactions did help save the homeowner and her dog's life.
Every day I get up, I come into Video Revolution, and I'm an electronics technician, so I fix everything from cameras to headphones, computers. I do a lot of the IT at the store. I come in from the 101st and Alame area, and I don't like taking the interstates at the Turnpike, so I pick a random street to cross over to 71st. That day it happened to be Sheridan, and I was going down Sheridan and passing the Mill Creek pond area, and there was a house on the far side of the pond that had a black cloud hovering over it. And I was gonna keep driving, and I did. And then God told me to turn around. And so I started to try to ignore him at first, but then I listened and I turned around and drove into the neighborhood. I expected to see a fire truck or a group of people. There was nothing. And then a girl walked out from the house across the street. I thought she had lived in that house, but I guess she was on the neighboring street. And she said she had called the fire department. He
comes up and he says, "Is there anything I can do?" He said, "Is there anyone in the house?" And we're going, "We don't know. We don't know." And then a guy by the name of Kevin, which I know his name now, they both go around to the side of the house.
And I said, "Well, we need to go check the back." And we saw her up there on the balcony with her dog. The other guy convinced her to drop the dog down. He caught the dog and everything was fine. And then she started to want to come over. The neighbor who lives next door, her name is Tanya. I asked her if she had a ladder, and she did. She said she did.
They get the ladder down. Barry Wilson, who was my exterminator, they grab the ladder. I go on back around. Alan Martin is around there, and about the time I walk around, she's starting to put a leg over the rail, and we're going, "No, no, stay there, we're coming, we've got a ladder, we're coming, we're gonna get you down."
Once we got her down the ladder, she just turned and grabbed a hold of me. And then we reunited her with her dog, and she was still real shaken. I mean, it's tough to watch everything you have burn to the ground.
Well, I was not at home at the time, and I got a call from a neighbor that said there was a fire across the street from my house, directly across, and the flames were going up, and I'm just grateful for people like Alan that don't think, they do and react just from their heart. And they do it because they know it's the right thing to do.
I'm so grateful for these gentlemen, I really am. I mean, if it hadn't been for them and everyone staying calm, they stayed so focused. I mean, it was just, God put us all where we needed to be at that time.
If I had been here, I don't know. I'm a little emotional, if you can imagine that. So, things work out for the best. There were a lot of things that happen that usually don't, the situations just were there. it was meant to be that Alan came and did what he did.
You know, I work at Video Revolution. I'm in a band, Foregoing Gravity, on the weekends. I'm not a hero. I'm just a guy that paid attention and listened to God when God was talking to him. And if everybody did it, you know, we'd all be heroes.
Alan's story really makes me want to be a superhero.
Well, let's see. You have the cape, and obviously that's some sort of clothespin made of organic metal from another planet.
Also the source of my superhero strength.
But I think you should really consider doing something like Spider-Man, having some sort of mask that fully covers your face.
Always gotta be a hater.
If you'd like to learn more about Alan, stop by Video Revolution so he can work on any of your home electronics.
Or you can visit the website that he and his wife created to let Tulsans know where bands like Foregoing Gravity are going to be playing each week. Just visit greeneyegypsy.com.
Next, we'll see if Stevie is more powerful than a locomotive when we stop in at the Route 66 Village for more Explore Tulsa.
Ever since the first movie theaters opened in the early 1900s, man has been trying everything to bring that same experience home to enjoy with their families. And for more than 30 years, Video Revolution and their home entertainment experts have been making those dreams come true by designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use. From 1080p LEDs to the brand new Sony 4K flat panel TVs, or come in to see the latest in sound bars and surround sound setups. Always the top name brands are found at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to your business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. No matter what technology the future holds, you can count on Video Revolution to be leading the way. Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge electronics. Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hey, it's Stevie from Explore Tulsa with my friend and optometrist for many years, Dr. Robert Zellner. Tell everybody why it's so good to come in to see you.
Well, that's a great question. Let's see, we've got two great locations. We try to stay cutting edge at every point along the way because let's face it, everybody wants to come in and get taken care of in a timely fashion and get the latest, greatest stuff and save some money and get on with their life. And see clearly.
And if you don't believe it, look on the website.
Absolutely, drzellner.com. You can find that we have our two locations at 69th and Memorial and 3030 South Harvard, or you can give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020.
And I got 4 kids, and I gotta tell you, as a big family like that, it's affordable too.
Oh yes, and of course, the number one reason, you save some money. I mean, with our 2-pair specials, with our different unique packages that we put together, I mean, you can come in here and your money can go a lot farther than anywhere else.
And that's why with Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates, seeing is believing.
Oh, I like that, Stevie. Well done.
Hi, I'm Tali Alame, the owner of Tali's Cafe, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa and a little Tulsa history.
You're so right, Trish. November 11th, 1926 was the birth of the stretch of a highway that many refer to as the Mother Road.
Route 66 is one of the most famous roads in America, covering 2,448 miles, with many of those miles running through Tulsa.
And to celebrate Oklahoma's share of the Main Street of America, we took a little trip out to the Route 66 Historical Village.
I'm the project manager, train project manager for the Route 66 Village. Been involved with the train project since 1985. This locomotive, the Frisco 4500, was one of 25 locomotives that was purchased by the Frisco Railroad in 1942 and 43. This particular engine, along with 2 sister engines, they were assigned to passenger service to pull the crack passenger train called the Meteor. And so from 1942 till 1947, these locomotives pulled the Meteor passenger train from St. Louis through Tulsa to Oklahoma City. When this one was retired in 1950, it barely had 8 years of service on it and approximately 737,000 miles on it, which for the life of a steam locomotive was relatively young, because a life of a regular steam locomotive would last 3 to 4 million miles. It was given, donated to the city of Tulsa and parked at the Tulsa's Mohawk Park Zoo in August of 1954, August 26th to be exact, and it stayed there until 1991. The car that's right behind the locomotive, it's what they call a heavyweight passenger car. It's a business lounge car. that was built in 1929. It had 6 individual rooms, a galley, which is a kitchen, and then a lounge area that had padded seats and tables and lamps and things like that. It even had a writing desk where people could sit and write letters. We're going to rebuild it back to the way it was originally in 1929, so that when people walk through there, they will step back in time. Even our car hosts will be in costume. This oil tank car was built in 1917 and was run with the Dirks Forest Company down in the southeastern part of the state. And then the caboose has a real interesting story. If you notice, it has a big sliding door on the side, and the caboose is a lot longer than some. Well, this caboose was not originally a caboose, it was a boxcar. And in 1952, the Frisco Railroad had decided to convert some of these old boxcars into cabooses, and they hauled what they called LCLs, which is less than carload freight. So they would take like 1 or 2 boxes of freight, and they've even been known to carry containers of milk from different dairies. Well, the oil derrick, it was designed off of oil derricks of the past. When we had it designed, we wanted to kind of be on top of the record book, you might say. Well, we designed ours to be 154 feet. So currently we are the tallest oil derrick in North America. It represents the drilling part of actually going down into the earth to actually find the oil. And the oil tanker represents not only transportation, but also the transporting of the oil to the refineries. Primarily, we want to educate. We want to just give people an idea of what it was like way back when, to ride a train and to educate people on exactly how they found oil. We're going to make the locomotive as close to alive as we can without actually firing it up, to give people an idea of what these big leviathans were all about, and to teach them about the history of railroading and how the vital role that railroads played in the development and growth of our nation. It's a thing of pride. It really is. It's a labor of love. It's just a phenomenal feeling to stand back and look at it and say, guys, we did it.
I love how Mike showed up in his conductor's outfit and all the passion that he has for what they've accomplished so far and plan to continue to do in the future.
If you'd like to learn more or plan a tour for yourself, visit Route66Village.org.
You know, Trish, the Route 66 Village has me thinking we should continue down the road just a piece and stop in for some Route 66 hospitality at Tally's Cafe.
Good idea, but no flirting with the waitresses this time.
Now you're starting to sound like my wife. Stick around. There's more when we visit Tally's next, when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Hello friends, it's Dr. Danny for the Danny Beck Chevrolet Clinic. You know, I've spent years perfecting my secret formula to make customers happy. Now you can buy a car at a place where you're pressured, or you can come out here and do it the easy way and get great prices, great service, and have fun doing it. So come by the Danny Beck Chevrolet Clinic and see me or one of my associates for a deal that won't make you squeal.
Where were you on the night in question?
I was at Video Revolution. They're open till 7 Monday through Friday, 6 on Saturdays, and 5 on Sunday.
There anyone that can testify to the accuracy of your story?
Yeah. All the salespeople were caring and friendly, and they knew everything about home entertainment, all my home entertainment needs, and from HD TVs to camcorders and 3D TVs.
The evidence all points to Sony choosing Video Revolution for major growth as an Oklahoma independent retailer. Video Revolution even offers a 30-day lowest price money-back guarantee. The facts are evident, with features and prices you won't find at a big box store. My investigation is proof positive for the best service before and even after the sale. It would be a crime not to stop by Video Revolution.
Persimmon Hollow Flea Market Village. Shop 16 buildings on 3 acres. Free admission and parking's free too. Open every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Find us 1 block east of 71st and Garnett behind the Salvation Army store.
All right, we're going to Tally's. Gonna get some famous chicken fried steak on Explore Tulsa.
I've heard of singing for food, but keep that up and you might starve to death.
Not with the portions that they serve at Tally's. Plus, I really enjoy the 50s style diner. Everyone who works here is friendly and with all kinds of different personalities.
Plus, it's like taking a mini vacation for your taste buds.
And when Trisha's stomach starts to growl like that, we really don't want to keep her waiting any longer than we have to.
Originally, I came from Lebanon, so I came here in 1979. I went to school here. While I was going to school, I worked in several hotels, different steakhouses. But one day, I always had a dream to own my own business. So, and I always want to be in the restaurant business. So I bought this place in 1987. This building since 1932, it used to be a Crown drugstore. It's an old building. As you see, there's still terrazzo floor on the floor here, and then there's another ceiling above the ceiling. I didn't do much to it. I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit, fix it up, put some neon lights. Probably kind of kept the same look. I wanted to look like an old diner.
I love the different variety of people that come in. I love my coworkers. Tally is a great guy to work for. The environment is awesome. It's just fun to come to.
First of all, I'm a great boss, you know. I don't ask much. If you do your work, you take care of business, I'm happy. But I do have a wonderful help. They're very good, take care of my customer. I have a lot of regular people. My clientele, more like we're friends, we know each other. We know them by name, and they're regular, they come every day. So that's what keeps this place going.
I love the people. I love all the people. They're always really nice. I love the people that I work with, and my boss, he's great, of course. Everyone loves Tally.
We make everything from scratch. We have the best chicken fried steak. We make our own dinner rolls, cinnamon rolls, everything homemade. Good food, that's all I can say, good food. I get to meet people traveling on Route 66 that come from Europe, from Italy, France, Germany. So it's really exciting because you have different kind of people coming, and this is a historic spot. And on their map, when they come to Tulsa to visit, Tally's Cafe is on their list of place to visit. So it makes it really more interesting. I take a picture with them, I sign their book, I have a great clientele. As I said, they're regular. They're the one that keep me in business.
I meet people that come from all over the world to visit Route 66 and they come here. That's really interesting. I like to talk to people with foreign accents and stuff like that. I love foreign accents.
Well, like I said, it's a dream come true. You come to America, a land of opportunity. So I always want to have my own restaurant. So I got it even more. I'm blessed with great business. I love my customers, and I love the neighborhood. It's just a great diner right on the corner, 11th and Yale, on historic Route 66. You can't ask for any better location than that.
Tally is really a lot of fun to hang out with, and to prove it, while we were there, the Tulsa Shock even stopped by to eat and say hello.
To get the whole experience of Tally's for yourself, visit them at 11th and South Yale.
Now's a good time to work off that chicken fried steak.
Oh, and a good place to do that is out on the dance floor with Bob and Lucy of the Tulsa Country Western Dance Association.
So get out your best dance boots, because we're going to mop up the floor with some fancy two-stepping next on Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
At Video Revolution,
We've got
today's 3D technology.
smart TVs, and I can help you pick the one that's a larger size TV.
We handle it all here at Video Revolution.
Now people can get
A 90-inch TV.
locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority. We have our own service center.
It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody.
And we sell fun stuff.
It's like toys for big kids. Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
Persimmon Hollow Flea Market Village. Shop 16 buildings on 3 acres. Free admission and parking's free too. Open every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Find us 1 block east of 71st and Garnett behind the Salvation Army store.
If you love to dance, and you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
Now, Stevie, do you like to dance?
Oh yeah, my dad is still a great dancer. And I learned way back in high school that when all the other guys were scared to dance, that was the best time for me to have a chance at meeting girls.
Oh, they do say women like a guy that knows his way around a dance floor.
And get your boots on, Trish, because we're gonna tear it up with Bob and Lucy.
The old saying goes that we teach the ladies to dance first, and then a little bit later on we teach the guys how to dance. And when they kind of get going pretty good, we teach them to dance together as a couple. But girls pick up faster than the guys do.
If a guy can really dance, he can have just about any lady he wants. That's true. That is true.
My name is Bob Spears. I'm the owner and operator of the Tulsa Country Western Dance Association. And I formed this association about 18, 20 years ago. And my daughter got me involved in country dancing. And that's how I got started. Well, I took every class I could find, and I went to several dance conventions, took all the private lessons I could find. And, well, after about 3 months, my instructors I had, they had a fight, and they broke up until they just gave the dance club anybody wanted, and I took it over.
They asked us if we would take it, and we weren't very qualified to take it. But we tried it for a year, and we just took every class, went to all the competitions, did everything we could. And we were just a few steps ahead of our students most of the time, and we're still here 20-some years later.
Well, it gets them out of the house and they meet people. And it kind of gets them out of their eggshell a little bit, and it's a great exercise, by the way.
One of the neatest things about country dancing, especially in Tulsa, is kind of an opportunity to get back into life again. Whether it's through a divorce, whether just stepping out, trying something different, just learning something new.
That happens quite often, yes, I think it is. I was recently divorced and just kind of getting my feet back underneath me, and Bob and Lucy offer this just really great environment to meet people and be safe, and yeah, it was a great time.
They have to really listen to the beat of the music, so a lot of times we'll have classes on nothing else but the beat of the music till they get it down, and then from there we go to the footwork, and then we learn the patterns and the drills, and that's where you get into your fancy stuff.
If you know your right from your left and you can count to 4, that's a pretty good start. But we teach all the line dances that you see done around town. We also teach the cowboy cha-cha, couples line dances, triple 2-step, and we teach the 2-step as well as country waltz. Hot one going around town now is called the biker shuffle. And the girls just eat that one up right there. A dance kind of done like to a hip hop rhythm. And like I said, it's kind of a new dance around town, and people really enjoy it.
I like the 2-step. I like the couples line dances, the waltz across Texas, the diamond waltz that Bob's doing now. I'm not one that's big on the line dances personally, but I like to watch them.
I had danced before, way before I was married, and then I started back again, so it was starting over again. Never had professional instruction before, and so learning how to get all of the names correct and the footwork right and how to stay in time with the music, yeah, that was a little bit of effort.
Well, if you've never danced it, you should try. It's a lot of fun. It gets you off the couch, gets you out, you meet people, and it's kind of just like a family, really. We go on trips with them. We do, barbecues, parties, Christmas party, Halloween party. Well, I wouldn't want to give that up, not yet.
1, 2, 3.
The music stopped now, Stevie.
Not in my head, Trish.
While Stevie works on his moves, be sure to visit tcwda.net to learn more about all the lessons, dances, and get-togethers that Bob and Lucy have to offer.
Come on, Trish. Let's see what you got.
Stay close. There's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Hi, I'm Stephen Lee with Video Revolution. If you ever wanted great home theater sound and thought it was too difficult, I'm going to show you today how simple it really is. What you're going to find in the box is, of course, the Sonos soundbar that has 9 speakers built into it. It's simple to set up. All you need are 2 cords, the power cord and the optical cord. One of the things about the Sonos soundbar that makes it so great, with the 9 speakers that are built into it, it gives you that cinema sound. Television speakers now are much smaller and people have a hard time hearing the dialogue in television. Okay, first, you're going to take the optical cable that comes with it and plug it into the input of the sound bar, and then the other end you will plug into the output of the television. Once your optical cable is plugged in, you're ready to go. You can go to Sonos's website for a free download of the app, and with your iPad or your iPhone or Android phone, you can control the volume of your new Sonos soundbar.
Going somewhere? No?
It's as easy as that. Now that it's set up and ready to go, if you're ready for that home theater experience, just come in and see me and I'll show you how it's done.
Be sure and join us next week when we meet Jared of Jared's Pro Pops Popsicles. Hope to get some, taste testing done.
We want to thank Video Revs, Alan Martin, and all the neighbors who helped save Melinda and her dog.
Thanks, too, to Mike Massey and all the folks putting in so much of their time by volunteering to give us the Route 66 Village. And to Tally and his crew for all the good eats at Tally's Cafe. Save me one of those big cinnamon rolls.
Plus, thanks to Bob and Lucy Spears for teaching Stevie how to two-step at the Tulsa Country Western Dance Association.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs. Plus, remember to vote for Video Revolution at TulsaWorld.com for Best in the World in the category of Best Electronics.
And Explore Tulsa is also proudly brought to you by Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for a $129 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week, right here on Explore Tulsa.